really passionate pursuits from different walks of life. First, I would like to deal with music, which people rightly mentioned is basically my life. Is music an art or a science? What do you guys think? Yeah, for people who are scientifically inclined, it is a science. For people who think that life is to be enjoyed and not to be analyzed beyond a certain degree, it's certainly an art. And for a person like me, I think of music as permutations and combinations and intricate patterns that could be understood through scientific approach to learning. Alternatively, people who want to do well in music can learn through repetition, through intelligent repetition, and making sure that you keep doing the same thing over and over again until it becomes second nature to you. Have you heard of this concept called muscle memory? Muscle memory is a concept that says that if you keep doing something over a period of time, it becomes second nature and you don't actually have to consciously think of processes. And secondly, I would like to deal with another interest of mine, which is psychology. I'm not sure how many people do know of the fact that I'm interested in psychology as well. Again, the question is the same, and the same dichotomy exists in different walks of life. So is the case with understanding human behavior. Is human behavior something that could be understood through theoretical frameworks or through being open-minded to experience? I feel that there is a certain degree of truth to either side of the picture. For instance, I'd like to draw upon a certain experience last year. As part of the MBA program, we had to take a test called the Myers-Briggs test, which is a test that slots people into 16 personality types. And again, the larger point that I'm trying to make here is, it is a theory that we can all learn from. And the bigger question is that how much can you trust theory and how much you can trust practical experience? I think we have to draw upon a judicious mix of what is practical and what you can draw from theory. And thirdly, I'd like to talk about one more interest of mine, which is spirituality. This is something that not many people would associate with science whatsoever. The point about spirituality is that there is a lot of convergence with science in recent days. When you talk about consciousness, there's been a lot of research done on consciousness. If you know, there are 4 states of consciousness. I don't know if I can list them, but if my memory fails, I'm sorry. The first one is waking state, dreaming state, and third state is something else. And the 4th state is something that science is exploring, which is the consciousness of emptiness, of nothingness. So Eastern philosophy is digging into these things, and science is trying to converge and find answers to such questions. So the larger point of my talk is to bring to your view a dichotomy that exists in all spheres of existence. In my case, I'm a management student. People ask me why I'm doing management when I'm interested in psychology. People tell me that I should be a musician or being a psychologist or being a spiritual guru in the wilderness of some forest somewhere. I think we have to be open-minded to think that the same thing exists in different walks of life. As a management student, what is it that we learn in our MBA program? I think we learn the theory of management, as in we learn the science of management. When we run Excel models, what is it that we learn? We learn the science of management. But the practical aspects of management can only be learned through experience. That is why MBA programs insist on prior work experience before doing an MBA program. And that is what I wanted to speak today. And I would like to end up with a question as to whether public speaking is an art or a science. Before providing you an answer, providing an opportunity for you to answer, I would think that public speaking can be treated as a science.